like throughout when you're meditating as well, it's like throughout the process of... There we are.
What are you fixing up
You're
there?
present, mate.
You're in the present.
Yeah, no, throughout the process of like when you first start meditating, at the start, it's like your mind kind of jumps at different thoughts and stuff.
For sure.
And then you kind of just try and keep switching back into it.
Yeah.
And then like 2 minutes down the track, you like start to become purely focused. Like you become more present and you become like fully focused on the breath. Like it feels easier to just breathe.
Yeah, for sure. It's hard to keep track of like how long it's even been, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
You're not really worried about the time, you just sort of focus more on like the action.
Yeah, and you can do it even when you're just looking around and just a conscious breath.
I know what you mean though, like you definitely do tap into thought, like you might just be breathing and then for some weird reason that pops a new thought in and then you're thinking about that thought and then you're like, back to the breath. But then you like...
For some reason, it's kind of like you either can cling to that thought,
yeah,
or you can decide to just focus.
I normally drop it off.
That's it.
Sometimes I have a little... So not like I realise I'm thinking about that thought and then I drop it off, back to breathing.
Yeah, that's why when you meditate, you kind of need to be focused on the meditation.
Yeah.
You need to prioritise it over the things you've got in your daily life.
Yeah. See, depending on the type of day and what's going around in your life at the present time, it can be more difficult, obviously, because it can be more stressful. Like you might have like a job interview like I had or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think that's when it's kind of good though if you can snap out of thinking about that and focus on just breath work and just relaxing.
Yeah, at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's a good ability to teach yourself, because when you are stressful thinking,
yep,
you can kind of teach yourself to snap back into the presence. It's weird after not meditating for a while, because it's like you kind of... It just hits you again.
It's nice. Very relaxing. You're looking at this board. Shall we commence the game?
Yeah, we can commence the game. Okay.
You know how like all the you know, start the game, the pros
Is this correct?
start tickling with it. I do want to check it quickly, just a quick check.
Something seems off. No, it's correct. No, it's definitely correct.
Is it? Okay.
Okay.
I almost got a present sneeze in there, but unfortunately it just cut off midway through.
Yeah, when you can have a present sneeze, it kind of feels nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Now we're going to have a present chess game, where we move the pieces in the present. No thought attached to it.
Jeez, that's not going to be playing good if there's no thought attached to it.
Yeah, it's kind of contradicts itself, because it's...
You definitely need to think in this game, because you need to be thinking moves ahead, and if you're not thinking at all, then you're not thinking moves ahead.
Mate, your horse is in the wrong spot.
That's right. Is it?
Your horse is in the complete wrong spot.
Oh, like, dude, that looks sick. You know,
like, how is this getting attacked already?
You know how good that move looks, though?
It does, yeah, I'm wigging out, because I'm like, what the fuck? I've never seen this.
Yeah, you were wigging.
Yeah, you're trying to bait us.
Okay. That just threw a spanner in the work, didn't it?
Yeah.
Is the queen in the right spot? Are the kings meant to be on the same? I thought the kings were meant to be opposite.
No, king's the same.
Okay.
Yeah, queen's in the right spot.
There's a lot going on this board. I think because I'm just looking at it all, it's just like there's a lot happening here.
Yeah.
And at the same time, there's not actually anything happening.
Yeah, there's nothing really happening just yet.
But there's a lot that could happen, is what I'm trying to like.
Yeah, but you're meant to live presently, mate. You're not thinking about the future.
There's a lot that could happen here. So just copy your move. No, we want to make this game a little bit interesting. We're going to push this one up here.
Do you think we'll play better in the present?
Probably not. Because you're meant to be thinking in this game. If you're not thinking.
But maybe it's like natural ability.
Maybe.
You already got the underlying foundation of what you know you need to do.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I take that, you want to move your queen up into where I'd take it.
Whoa, crazy place. Tell us about the health benefits from running, mate. What does running do for you?
I think the biggest, most noticeable
Jogging
one,
daily?
it's similar to this, like it takes you out of your head and makes you feel good, makes you feel like you've achieved something. I think if you had a day where like you hadn't felt like you've achieved much, we had a shit day at work, you go for a run, you're like, okay, that felt more rewarding than the entire 8 hours at work. And I think that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Even if you run like half an hour or an hour.
you come back from it
Yeah.
being like you did something that felt accomplishing.
Yeah.
It probably makes you present actually running because you're forced to like push your comfort zone.
Yeah. Exactly. Like you overcome barriers of like pain and like you'll hit certain barriers in a run. Everyone's different depending on how much you've been running for, but you'll hit a point where you're like, I just want to stop. This is so painful. And then you keep going for maybe 5-10 minutes, and weirdly enough, the pain goes away. And like you can use that.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. You apply that to sort of like scenarios that you're currently struggling with. It's like, I want to give up, but I'm going to go through this pain. And then weirdly enough, you go through it, you get to the other side, and it's like, it's kind of cool.
You benefit from going through that pain.
Mm-hmm.
Like everyday life is, like you said.
It's easy to give up, that's for sure. A lot of people do.
It's easy to give up.
Yeah.
But if you push through pain, or you push through hard situations in life, and it's very much like you're going to come out fine on the other end if you accept it and you decide to work with it rather than reject it.
Exactly.
Because in jogging, if you reject the pain, then you're going to stop jogging because you're like, I don't want to feel this. So in life, if you don't want to feel it and you reject it, then you're just going to get caught in it.
Exactly right. Yeah, caught in that pain, G.
You got a little Buddha.
Kind of cute, isn't it?
Yeah, he's very meditative.
Nice little head he's got on him.
Yeah.
It's a lovely little head he has.
Maybe that will be us one day.
Hopefully. Hopefully not, shut up. I would like to have some hair in my head. Would you like to be a bird?
Yeah.
Do you think you'd enjoy life as a bird?
As a bird?
Yeah. You travel, you see a lot up in the sky.
It would be very peaceful, or maybe not peaceful. It'd be interesting. Being able to just fly around.
Crazy bird.
No, you see how they whip around those corners there?
Yeah.
You'll see them go through trees, they'll just dodge every branch and then
They live life on the edge.
land right where they want to.
They do some pretty good dodging, don't they?
Yeah, look at the crow. It's flying around.
Noisy. What's their life expectancy?
Looks like 3. I'm not sure about life expectancy. Probably. What would you guess?
I reckon less than 20 years. I reckon
Less
they die
than
pretty.
20?
I reckon they die pretty quick. Eagles, there's a type of eagle that it either has to overcome, like shedding its wings or something, or it dies.
What's overcoming shedding?
So it has to
wings?
peel back, like its wings need something to do with its wings, and if it doesn't pick each part of the wing out to let the new ones grow, then it can't fly, so it dies.
Right.
And yeah, it's a painful process for the eagle, but it has to overcome it. Yeah.
That pretty much relates to the jogging scenario.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that. It's not just us to overcome difficult. I think that's just a part of life in general. You have to overcome things. Otherwise, life would be just easy. You'd be on easy mode.
Yeah. What would life be like if it was on easy mode? Do you think?
I think. Well, I feel like, in a sense, there's lots of different ways you could look at that. There's one because financially, you could have life on easy mode by being gifted billions from inheritance. That's one aspect to it.
Yeah.
Another aspect could be
You choose if you want to live life in easy mode using that billions, or if
Yeah.
you don't as well.
yeah,
You could use it, splurge on the self, and an abundance for the self, and fun and excitement and everything. Or you could challenge yourself with it, see what you can do with that amount of money.
yeah.
Plus, it's not really. I mean, yeah, that is, I guess, easy mode, but it doesn't fix your mindset or fix any of that.
No, as I said,
Could even cause problems.
just
for
one
you.
aspect. More than likely, does cause problems. There's lots of videos out there with people who have financial freedom, but they don't have the fundamentals of adversity in life because they've never experienced it. I think they if the person has been given a lot of money, more than likely the person who gave them that money wasn't around very much in their life.
True.
So
They
they
have obtained money through difficulty.
Yeah, so with sacrificing one thing, you'll obtain wealth, but you won't obviously have the care and the life lessons and going through difficult times because, you go through your own difficult times, whether it be difficulty with socializing with people because everyone's struggling with money and you're not.
Yeah, that's it. There's so many different aspects to it.
Yeah.
Money may be solved, but then, social issues, or just mental health, or family. Like you said, maybe they gain wealth because their father or something passed away, and then they have to grow up without this figure in their life, and that's
Exactly.
a difficulty of itself. So everyone faces difficulty one way or another.
Could even be a form of trauma for them, and they've never even established or identified that it is a form of trauma to them,
Yeah.
and they naturally inherent poor habit without being able to identify it and work on ways to resolve it. And then so then maybe for one instance it would be struggling with keeping a relationship,
Yeah.
or lots of different ways that could affect them in their
Or
life.
resorting to substance abuse.
Substance abuse.
If you've got all the money in the world,
Yep.
then alcohol or drugs very accessible, and you don't care to make that purpose which a lot of people find in their jobs.
For
Or a
sure.
lot of people find purpose in, I guess, obtaining a life themselves through work and through
Friends.
striving for something.
I think friends is a massive one. And if you're struggling to find common ground with people, you're going to struggle to create good friendships. If you're in this alternative reality, it would be very difficult. I mean, you'd be socializing with other people that are of that bracket of financial freedom, and they're all probably quite snobby and they've been given everything on a platter.
Yeah.
You know, it's very difficult. It would almost be a good thing if you just not like 99% of people wouldn't, but if you resisted what you were given, you said, "Nah, I'm gonna just do my own thing." It's like it's there, but it's like I know if I do it this way, my purpose in life will be achieved a lot more than if I was to just take like a handout.
Yeah, you could see it that way. It's not even like you can certainly use the resources at your disposal, but yeah, they would certainly need to find a new purpose that they can use, or that an abundance of money can help them provide. It's like you said, a lot of purpose is derived from people trying to, I guess, obtain their living.
Yeah.
Just being able to live a comfortable life, or some people obtain financial freedom and stuff. And like good purpose, any purpose is good purpose to an extent. But if you've already got that abundance of wealth, and it's like, okay, what do we do? You got freedom to do whatever. You got more time because you don't need to earn as much. But then yeah, I guess it's figuring out what you want to do in your life. Step one. And two, you need to be able to have good people around you, friendships and everything, not people that are there just because you've got wealth.
That's hard. That's a difficult thing because generally a lot of people are like
you don't
mosquitoes.
want wealth and then not have trust in the people around you. That would be another difficulty.
I think they come hand in hand. Now that you have this wealth, it's difficult for you to trust people because you more than likely have previously had an experience where someone's taken advantage of you for your wealth. And it's like, now how do I know if this relationship's sincere or they're just using me?
It's just got more problems attached to it.
Exactly.
That's why it's hard to picture like an easy life.
Yeah.
Because there is no real easy life.
No.
No, like, no matter where you are, no matter what's happened, it's going to be different struggles.
Yeah, I think
it's up to the individual to kind of overcome those struggles, but without struggle, it's not even it is overcoming struggles and adversity. And that's kind of what makes the individual.
For sure.
Like without your troubles, you don't really. Like if we were to talk about the easy life, in the sense where there's just no adversity in your life, it's hard to picture because everyone has adversity.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, who do you become through an easy life? You know that quote, like the easy times create tough times.
Oh yeah. I remember the one where it's like, yeah, I think they talk about like a grandparent who had a hard life, so then his grandson can have an easy life, and his grandson had an easy life will cause his son to have a hard life, and it's a complete.
Because they probably don't build the morals or the beliefs that are obtained through struggle.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to help someone else if you haven't struggled yourself?
Exactly.
If you haven't experienced it.
I think the other thing about struggling is like it creates a lot more purpose in your life for when you do achieve the goal. Like like people create this vision of, you know, retirement is the best thing ever because you now no longer have financial stress or burden in your life. And it's like, if you can't find enjoyment in the life you live the 50 years prior to reaching that retirement, then you're going to be extremely disappointed when you hit retirement and realize it's not all that you thought it would be in your head, and you actually find yourself getting very bored because you've trained your brain to think in a certain way where it's continuously organized through work.
It's like striving for the future, you know.
Yeah, and then you hit retirement, and it's like you're sitting there, and you no longer have that purpose. You need to now find. That's why people go to sport, because sport gives them that purpose when they retire, or they might go and go traveling. People go traveling so they can explore and create new experiences.
Yeah.
You always need that purpose, no matter where you're at in your life.
You don't want to get to the phase in life where you've retired and maybe you got like 10, 20 years left, who knows. And then once you retire, you're like, I guess because there's no purpose in work and striving for money anymore, you kind of strive for family and like, you know, you see the importance in that, which is good, which is really good. And sometimes that's what people want. They just want to, you know, gain that financial stability and then focus on family and stuff. But when you can focus on those important things all throughout your life, and then you realize the past 40 years you've been too focused on your job and your work to the extent that you haven't learnt to appreciate the day by day. You've more just been trying to get through day by day. Say if you don't like your job or something, but you need it to retire, whereas you could have lived the past 40 years, I guess, appreciating your job when you're with it, and then appreciating your family and stuff when you get home.
Yeah.
That was a bit confusing.
No, I get it. Yeah, you being able, because like at the end of the day, you can't just be unrealistic about it and be like, oh, you know, I've got this job, but I'm gonna sacrifice more time with family, so this 40 years I can spend with family. Cost of living is expensive. Things are expensive. You have to work, and that's realistic. If you're part of the majority, you're not going to be financially free. And yeah, as you said, I think it's about appreciating that when you're with your job, you're with it, you're doing it, you're enjoying it as much as you can. And then outside of that, you're not taking that job home and then allowing it to impede on your personal time you spend with friends and family. Because that's when it's like your job is becoming your world, and that's where it's like, you're not doing yourself any favors.
And if your job is your world and the purpose of that job is to get to here, what if you only make it to like here?
Well, what if
you're in a car crash or in something, and then
it's true. Yeah,
it's like shit. Like, I don't know.
Was it all worth it? But the other thing is, even if you do make it to here, and then you get the massive pay rise and all that, it's like now you've got more responsibility, more burden, less time with family. It will never be enough. You're always going to get to that next step. That's just how we're wired. We always want to get one step above.
So we've got to take a step back and
making sure it's
enjoy the journey, enjoy the day by day,
exactly.
Enjoy each moment that you're in. Obviously, you can't, like, it's not that simple. It's going to be stresses in life, but I guess learning to accept those stresses and appreciate the tough times for who they allow you to become and be.
Yeah, for sure. Pippa's loving it.
Pippa's loving it.
She's loving that stick. Oh yeah, good.
It's your turn, mate.
Is it my turn? What did you do? Did you move?
Yeah, I did this one, didn't I? Is it my turn?
I swear it's been your turn all this time.
Fuck.
We'd have to look it back, but I'm pretty sure it's your turn because I moved this here.
You're kidding.
I'm pretty sure it's your turn.
It's my turn. It's crazy.
Did you think it was my turn all this time?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oops. That wouldn't have been smart.
What were you trying to do? Kill yourself?
Something like that.
Well, yeah, you were just giving away the bishop. That's not a bishop. What is that? What's this?
What's what? There's a bishop.
Okay. Not as retarded as I thought it was.
Yeah. Got an autismo mode, mate.
I feel like it a little bit, yeah. Oh, you're a bit of a rat of a thing, aren't you? Rat of a thing, he is. Hello, Pippa. Hey. What do you want?
No, you want attention, Chips.
Rat of a thing, she is.
Rat of a thing.
Oh, look.
You've doubled this little fishy.
Give him his little fish.
So how do you end the suffering?
Well, I don't think you do end it. I think you're always bound to suffer at some stage in life. It's just about finding ways you can handle that suffering and grow from that suffering. Do you feel me, home slice?
Yeah, like learning to roll with the punches.
Yep.
And understand that when there are tough times that you're gonna benefit from it. As tough as the time is that you're in currently, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna get through it. And you know, life is brighter on the other side, and you'll develop a lot when you overcome suffering, rather than
tough times never last. Only tough wholenesses do.
tough wholenesses.
Yeah. You like that one?
Yeah.
Pippa's a bit thirsty. She's gone for about 3 drinks in the space of 10 minutes. Oh! Hey!
Cheeky booger.
Bang.
You swoop up that one.
Sweep it up.
Yep.
Scoop up, you could say.
Scoop up.
The first bombs have been dropped. Imagine if we had the footage we have now back in World War II and World War One.
What do you mean by that?
If you could, like, you know how the Ukraine and Russia fight, we're getting a lot more footage.
Yeah.
We're able to sort of experience a lot better than what we ever have been able to. Imagine if there was footage like the advancements in technology we have with cameras and everything and videos and platforms to be able to put those videos on there. We had that now, back then, like we have now. You'd be able to see, it's like, because I would say, like, during Hitler's time, that was like one of the craziest times ever. Imagine you could see that on a film. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it would be pretty absurd. Just all throughout history, there's just cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
You're just watching all of it.
Just having a little watch.
You probably realise how much we got wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's also the other thing. Like, imagine how much of it is just
Propaganda,
someone's interpretation of what happened when it didn't actually.
Interpretation, yeah. Because when people are writing about it, there is biases in that writing.
For sure. Like always. You're always going to have a bias. Goodness gracious me.
Definitely need to get back into meditation. Though it is time consuming. So that's the thing, you gotta make it not time consuming. It's about getting that breath. Because technically you can do it whenever you wish. You don't have to sit down with it. It helps though. You're literally always thinking. Stomach's going ham there.
Yours is?
Is yours not?
No, mine's alright.
Some of that chicken.
I had some food.
When you eat food, you're not meant to talk. The only thing you're allowed to acknowledge is the taste of the food.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that? I can hear it. It's going absolute ham. I can hear it going ham.
What's going ham?
Your stomach.
Check.
The old fork.
Yeah, the old fork chickerini, mate.
You gotta just go guns blazing, G.
Guns blazing.
Hey, ma. Were you worried about the checkmate?
I mean, yeah, there's a checkmate there.
Were you worried about it?
Not worried.
No, you were worried about it, G.
Yeah.
Why'd you take that then, with the castle?
Felt like taking it with the castle.
Trying to see what you're trying to do here, you cheeky fat. Have you, like, looked 3 moves ahead or some shit?
It is possible.
You must have calculated that I'm going to take the castle.
Well, that's the expectancy. It is why it's there. It's yours for the taking, mate.
I just don't know. So move that there. Yeah, I mean, you're trying to move something over here with the queen. Maybe you move it there. Or maybe you move it. You want me off this line for some reason.
Off that line?
Maybe.
Is it a dangerous line, is it?
Could be dangerous. I feel like you want to go here.
There?
I think you like there.
I mean, it's a good spot.
But I don't know what sort of crack you've been sniffing.
The meditative crack, mate. Teaches you everything.
I mean, I love this move because then I go there, but like, there must be something you've seen.
You can literally swoop up with a double rook.
Yeah, no, see, there's something you've seen. You've looked at it. Yeah, you would have had to have looked at it to do it. It must be like if I take that, it's done.
It is possible.
It's a done game. What did you look at? Let's try to figure out what you found. Maybe you go here. And then you go here.
Simple.
That's too simple. What am I missing?
You're missing one piece of the jigsaw puzzle.
You go here?
No, I wasn't planning it. You just take with the queen.
No, but if I move there, you don't. I don't take with the queen. If you go, can you fuck off, please?
I mean, technically could do that, but doesn't really do anything. I mean, yeah, you could check afterwards. We get 3 pieces. Honestly, there's a lot to do. The problem with it was Pippa. Can you?
Yeah, literally.
Fucking.
Just stop, man.
She's nipping my fingers. She's
I'm
getting
curious
stuck
to
on the microphone.
I'm so curious to see what this move is. This move is that you have, that you've cooked up. This little monstrosity of a move. I feel like I should be able to see it. How many moves? Give me at least a hint. How many moves ahead is it? Is it 3?
Oh, fuck. I don't even know.
You do. Surely you do know.
Don't know anymore.
You gotta know. You're talking shit out of your ass.
No, I actually don't know anymore.
What?
Nothing.
You know exactly what you're doing, mate. There's a reason you sacrificed that rook.
Ooh. I mean, I've got a rook of yours, so.
You want me to just take it? Alright, I want to see what this move is. Let's see what this move was going to be.
Well, honestly, I think I cooked it pretty bad.
You got to be kidding me. There's no way you're playing bluff with that. You had to have had a move there.
I did.
You lost it. No, you're going to remember it. Surely.
No, I know the move, but I'm looking at it now. And it's not it doesn't work as well.
Is it this one here?
Could do that.
I just wish you didn't see that checkmate, because I didn't see it at first. So I was a retard, and I was like, "Oh, I've actually got him here if he doesn't see this." And then you saw it. I was pretty sad about
No,
it.
I actually made a mistake.
Did you though? Because that was almost a checkmate. There wasn't a lot you could do on that one. Probably.
Oh no, not the checkmate. I mean, what I was meant to do.
Oh.
And yeah, certainly could go there.
That's what I was thinking. That could be the move. Puts a lot of pressure on me.
Yeah. Well, the initial one was this, takes that, and then
I take that.
you take that, and then I push here, and then you move.
I'll just take this.
Yeah, that's the part I didn't look at. Taking the horse.
And then it's like you've got no pressure and your queen's playing silly buggers.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to go down here and play some silly buggers.
Yeah, that's not good.
For me,
Yeah, for you.
the checkmate.
Well, it's either checkmate or your queen's gone.
What's the queen?
That's the queen.
No. Where's my queen going? Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean.
You were cooked. There's not really much you can do.
Yeah, mate, give me a break, alright? Let me try to figure it out.
Should I order the food?
Hang on. It's not over until the fat lady sings, mate. Yeah, we're going to have to lose the queen, for sure. Queen's going to go for a run. Queen's going for a bit of a sprint, actually. Which is a bit of a grey area. There's no way we save the queen.
Yeah, queen's a goner.
Queen's definitely a goner. Which is a bit of a shame. Because we were going well, actually. We actually had the advantage. Until we did that move and didn't look at it.
The advantage.
I reckon we had the advantage.
Yeah.
We're going well. Definitely didn't in the end, though.
No more advantage.
I'm going to resign, bro. I've lost because I cooked that move.
Huge.
Good game.
Huge.